You clicked this video because you're tired of the endless loop. You send the text, but end up reading it multiple times, questioning yourself. Did I use the right emoji? Should I have said that? Some other time you have a big idea for a project, but instead of taking action, you get stuck watching endless tutorials, trying to be perfect. We all do this. We call it overthinking. But I'm telling you, that word, overthinking, hides the truth from the problem. Overthinking doesn't mean thinking. It means being stuck. And in the next few minutes, we are going to break that loop of being stuck, tagged as overthinking. We are going to use simple psychology and some deep spiritual science. We are going to flip the whole thing on its head, because the only way to stop overthinking is to understand what it really is, and then to take the wrong action. First, let's get this straight. Overthinking doesn't mean that you're thinking hard. It means you're trying to solve a problem with two impossible answers. It's just like pulling a rope in two different directions. That tension on the rope is what you feel as anxiety and stress. Maybe you want to quit your job and start a business, but at the same time, you also want guarantee that you can't fail. You want both, but they don't exist together, and that causes conflict in your head. Sometimes you want to tell a friend the honest truth, but you also want them to like you and never get mad. You want both outcomes, but they don't exist together. This causes conflict in your head. Your mind gets trapped right there. It tries to find the magical third option, the option where you get everything that you want. Now, you see the loop, right? That's not thinking. That's just wishful thinking. And wishing in a loop chews up time you will never get back. It keeps you absolutely stuck. So you might be wondering, where do all those racing, frantic thoughts come from? The answer is simple. You have too much unresolved mental mess. Imagine your mind as a web browser on a computer or on a phone. You keep opening different tabs, Facebook on one, Twitter on another. You keep opening tabs without ever closing them. And before you know it, you have 100 tabs opened right now. Your computer starts screaming for you to close them. Your phone starts lagging. It slows down its entire efficiency. That's exactly the same thing happening with you. We live in the 21st century. We are all overstimulated. Life is so fast-paced that our minds are constantly unprocessing thoughts. We never actually get to finish them. What do I mean by this? I want you to think about it like this. You wake up late, look at the time and shout, "Fuck, I'm late to work." You rush to brush your teeth and take a quick shower. You jump in the car and start driving. Then someone in front of you is driving slow. Then you start thinking, why is this person driving so slow? Immediately the traffic light turns red. And you're like, I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late. You try to hurry. Then someone cuts you off. You honk your horn. And now you start beefing with someone in his car. Then you finally get to work. And you're already thinking that you'll be lashed out at. Almost immediately, you're told to join a meeting. And you can't even think about everything that just took place. You have to walk immediately. You now get the point? We think those multiple thoughts are gone, right? They are not. They are just running quietly in the background. They are your unprocessed thoughts. And you do this every single day. For years, that browser gets completely overloaded. It freezes, it lags, it crashes. And when it crashes, that's exactly what you call overthinking. It's just years of mental garbage finally spilling out. And mind you, a mind that is full of crashing tabs on the inside creates a life that feels completely frozen on the outside. See, you cannot solve a crashing browser with more tabs. You can't stop overthinking with more thinking or more information. The only solution is action. And as I promised, I'm giving out 3 simple, powerful processes to follow to stop overthinking today. Step 1. Name the fight and pick a lane. Whenever you get stuck, stop asking yourself how to solve it. Instead, stop and ask yourself this question. What 2 things am I trying to reconcile? For example, I want to start a side hustle and I want 0 risk. I want to be authentic and I want universal approval. Acknowledge the conflicts and write it down. Just making the fight visible removes half the stress immediately. Now you have to choose one, and you must be okay with losing the other one. Pick a lane and stop wishing for the magical third option. Step 2. Choose momentum over perfection. This one is the most powerful perspective shift. You are overthinking because you're trying to find the perfect action. You're seeking perfection because you feel like you're not enough yet. When you're not it, you want the outcome to be perfect. You want to say the perfect line in the interview, the perfect thing to your partner, the perfect time to start your YouTube channel. But perfection is a mirage. It's a trick. The solution to overthinking is never more thinking. It's always movement. You kill the overthinking loop by taking the wrong action. Take the one that is small, clumsy, and even imperfect. The point is not to get the right outcome. The point is to generate momentum. An object in motion stays in motion. You just need to put one foot in front of the other. A small imperfect action is the only thing that breaks the paralysis. Step 3. Embrace the radical act of doing nothing. In step 1, we handle the big conflicts. But what about the mental mess? The anxiety that just hangs around all the time. That's the years of unprocessed thoughts. The only way to clear it is to finish those thoughts. And the only way to finish those thoughts is to do nothing. It sounds crazy, right? That's because we are always busy. We are always distracted. We always have the podcast on, the TV running, the social media scrolling. We are constantly running from silence. But that distraction always keeps your brain on high alert. It never gives your mind permission to process the backlog. You need to schedule 10 to 15 minutes per day for absolute stillness. I mean sitting down and doing nothing. No music, no phone, no podcasts. Your mind is like a child screaming for attention. You can't just ignore it. You have to let it scream itself out. This is why some people drive in silence sometimes, or take a walk without headphones. Your mind is literally forcing you to process the day's traffic. When you're still, your brain finally drops out of the panic states. It takes all those unfinished thoughts and puts them where they belong. It makes room. That stillness is the ultimate act of control. It's how you get your life back. Now, I want you to get this straight. You are not lost. You are not stupid. You are just stuck. You are holding on to two conflicting desires, and you have years of unprocessed mental stress. That's it. That's the entire problem. And now you know the 3 steps to fix it. 1. Name the internal conflicts. 2. Take a tiny imperfect action. 3. Schedule time every day to do absolutely nothing. Imagine how effective you would be if you were not anxious all the time. That calm, purposeful life is waiting for you. But I want to ask you this. When is the first time today you're going to schedule 10 minutes of doing absolutely nothing? Put your phone on silence. Walk away from the screen and just sit. If this video helped you, hit the like button. Subscribe and follow me to keep getting these perspective shifts every single week. And if you're ready to stop settling and step into that purposeful life right now, if you want to go deeper and unlock your full absolute potential, I offer one-on-one coaching. You can find a link to that on all my social media in the description below. See you in the next one.